What's the scene, people? This is Matthew and
Micwise.
and
The guy with 1,000 names, Doe Boi.
yes, and this is our special episode of What's the Scene. Today is actually going to be a special day for us because we're going to be running through our top 30 favorite hip-hop albums or projects, if you will, of the past 10 years. And when we talk about past 10 years, we talk about 2010 to 2019. There was a lot of projects that we've heard over the past 10 years, boy. So it was really difficult for us to kind of whittle it down into 30 favorites, but we managed to. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but for me, boy, it was hard, boy. I had to sacrifice some. I was just like, all right, I love this, but I know, boy, it's not holding up as much as I want to. And then have like the ones that, people like, articles like Billboard will say is amongst the best out there. I'm like, really? You sure with that? You know what I mean? Yeah, but so this is what today's episode is about. We're just gonna run through our favorites from 30 to 1. And along the way, we're gonna talk about some, honorable mentions, some overrated albums, some albums that was just genuine trash as well, and just the scope of hip hop as a whole. I mean, because it has undergone such an evolution over the past 10 years. So let me kick things off with the lowest of the low dread. You know what I mean?
The
booty.
So
with the booty.
Not so good.
Yeah, the not so good. I don't really have much because it's either I just forgot about them altogether. I don't remember a single track or whatnot, but it just had a few that like I heard recently that, still haunt me to this day.
Haunt you.
Yes, haunt me.
In your dreams.
In my dreams, babe. Like I just happy and I just hear a song like, wait, where this coming from? Where's this coming from?
The big great crowd.
Yeah. So there's 3 that I could just run through right now. Oh gosh, I think there's one that I can't actually remember the name of, but anyway. So let me just say for now, it's just 2 albums that still haunt me to this day, Dread. First one being Lil Yachty, Teenage Emotions, way.
No.
I don't know, like I wasn't on the Lil Yachty, craze.
Also your age bracket, yo.
I know, but still,
What did you
Dread.
expect to hear going into listening to the album?
Oh,
What did you gain from it?
No, I just wanted to hear and understand what was the big deal with this guy. Why this guy getting all these, guest appearances, and what's the big deal with this guy's voice and the way how he does rap and stuff. So I'm listening to the album and I hearing songs like "Play with the Pussy Like Pikachu" and
Play with the pussy like Pikachu.
yeah, or something like that. Some kind of weird shit, but it was just bad. It was just bad. But the main thing that really took me away from the album is that I know he's within the whole trap thing now, but it's like these real poppy, real mainstream
I would say
radio
it's
It's
songs.
a dope.
Like,
It's a dope trap. I
Yeah,
don't even know if you call it trap.
Yeah.
well, all right.
Like
Well,
the beats are trap
Trap,
influence.
yeah. Well,
trap
but
influence.
But he's not trap.
all right.
he's
So
just-
what is he like? Cloud rapper? Like
More cloud rap.
Right.
More cloud rap.
Right.
That's what you call cloud rap.
No,
No,
cloud rap is more depressing. So,
Yeah, cloud
Yeah.
rap is like
Bones is,
triple extent is. Well,
XXX
Yeah,
Tentacion.
He had Bones and thing, them
Yeah.
is cloud rap.
Lil Yachty just, hi, I'm silly.
Yeah, and
Like,
party.
Just a random
Yeah.
Go
dude
with
with
a
great-
soda.
Yeah,
Like,
random dude with red braids in here.
yeah, right. So that was that. But yeah, there was some awful ass tracks on that by some of them that scam me to this day, and it was just how poppy this sounded. And then I think the biggest sin of that album was just him trying to sing. Like his singing voice is terrible. It's terrible, right? But nothing more I can say about that. And then quite recently, I suffered through Bad Barbie herself. Her debut mixtape, or I think it's one of her mixtapes, I don't know, whatever. 15.
Cash me outside.
Yeah, the Cash Me Outside girl. It was like, oh God. It was 15 tracks. She was 15 when she recorded. 15, right? 15.
She had real time to waste.
Yeah, boy. And it's just this white girl who, apparently getting in trouble for rocking braids and stuff, but that's another story. And it was
She
just
getting trouble for rocking braids.
cultural
Yeah,
appropriation. That's what
she mother and that was she getting trouble.
Get in
for.
trouble for saying that how black broads only wear weaves.
Oh, okay.
Not for
That
one
too?
year. For
I know she been talking after she mom.
No,
And then she get a record
like
deal.
last week.
Yeah.
Like last
I was
week, she
up.
quit.
Right, that's what I'm talking about
Yeah,
last week. The article came out,
she
yeah.
quit quit being famous because people started shit on she for talking
She quit
about-
being famous?
Yeah, she quit being
You can't
famous.
quit being
Quit being
famous.
famous. You're already famous.
You can't,
Explain that to her. She quit being famous.
you can't erase people. The only way you can do that is if you erase people.
Thing,
memory
and
one
then
by
I
one.
see like she from Florida, so okay, yeah, I understand now.
So not
Had-
had this come out of Florida.
No, I'm sure she must be from Tallahassee or one of them real country bred redneck areas.
What
Oh, you
I
mean
wa-
because of the voice, sir?
What I want to know is, alright, you
No,
was,
like
you was curious
you wouldn't
about.
get a white girl like that acting like that down in Miami or
Right,
Florida.
right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, that'd be country. That'd be
Yeah.
some kinda
Yeah.
stuff. Shout out to everybody in Tallahassee if you want.
Yeah. Right.
I want to know once, like, you say curiosity sparked the Lil Yachty thing.
Mm.
What sparked?
What sparked this?
Yeah,
Why
Bobby,
did you
yeah.
listen to
What
this?
sparked Bobby?
Yeah, I will ask difficult questions. Why
Pretty
did
much,
you
pretty
listen?
much the same thing too. Cause I heard a few tracks from her like These Hoes and you know what was that word one oh gosh
That
I
with
forget
Kodak.
no Bye Bitch, that one, right? No, Hi Bitch, sorry, Hi Bitch, not to be confused with Bye Bitch, right? Whatever. And I was like, okay, can she hold a project together, a 15-track project together? And it was like no,
Alright.
it was repetitive, it was dumb, it was dull.
Playing the age card is bad because Bow Wow was 14 and make a good album.
Yes, Beware of Dog. Yes,
Right,
seek that
so-
album out.
So I can't say because she young.
No,
She just trashed them.
that's the problem.
Trash
It's
is
just,
trashing.
it's just, you know, fuck these hoes, fuck these hoes, fuck these hoes. Just all through the album, fuck these hoes. Like,
Like she catch line.
that's it. Like, oh, well, I'm making more money than you, bitch. That's the whole album. I'm like, why? What's that? And the only attempt at depth is at the
There
very
was an
end, right?
attempt at-
There's an attempt at depth, right? She does I forget I can't categorize these kind of tracks, but it's something like what Lil Wayne did with Misunderstood off of the Carter
my
Tree,
God.
where you would have like the sit down and talk to the audience moment. And it's her
Well,
talking
like, sit
about
up for like 5 minutes.
yeah, for 5 minutes
my
and talking to
God.
the audience.
Oh my
She
God.
does
No,
that.
no, no,
She
no.
does that.
I
Right?
rather hear her rap than talk though. I rather hear bars.
And she talking about how she become a rapper. And swear to God, it's literally a guy, like some guy from some label come to she door and like, can you rap? Can you sing? Can you do anything? It's like, you wanna come to LA? You wanna come to my studio? And she's like, yeah.
End of story.
So
The
she
guy could have
talks-
been a rapist. Like, come on.
End of story.
I just say it.
So she talks emotionally on a song for like a few minutes.
About what?
No, about herself, about her come up. Like her
But
come
she
up is like the
don't
most
have-
important thing
But
in
she
the
have
world.
no come up. She come up as basically being on Dr. Phil for being a dick to she mom.
That's it. That's it.
I rather hear her
Then
spit
being
bars
a
than talk.
meme.
Yeah.
I rather hear her spit 100 bars on the Quiet Storm instrumental than hear her talk. over.
Nah,
Ooh,
don't try to spend
ooh,
more
ooh.
like that.
I rather do that. No, I rather that be.
No, that would be something. That would be
That
something.
would be something.
At least
It
I
would
could
be
zone
something.
out and tune into
Don't
the beat.
disrespect
Though.
more beat like that.
Okay, do I be more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and last one was okay, I think it's called In My Feelings. I think that's what it is. It's from another one accused of cultural appropriation, Miss Iggy Azalea herself.
Oh, God.
Yes. Her comeback after all these years and all the legal shit she went through. I did like, all right, well, I actually kind of find the first album was
So it was trash.
It was-
a new classic was booty, but
it had a couple of good tracks.
Though how you know that album to know that it's I
because
didn't know it's
everybody
not-
was hyping it up. Everybody was
Because of
hyping it up.
Fancy, because
Yeah,
of
everybody
Fancy was
hyping
the
it
song,
up.
right?
And
Fuck.
yeah, well, I didn't like Iggy before she didn't make her album. When she did make the song Pussy, that was cool.
Yeah,
That song
right.
was cool.
Huh.
But then I realized, like, yo, she will have basically no substance. You just white girl with her ass.
That's it.
10 out of 10 would still smash.
Ah,
That's all I can
yes.
say about Iggy.
Me want
Right,
that,
yeah.
I want that cokehead Nick Young beat, but he
Yeah.
admit this doing coke, and you a basketball baller here and you doing coke out here, and like, yo,
you know how much celebrity crushes you have been with dudes who have done some kind of substance. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that low back.
I
that
mean,
real-
like, you know,
that like a real reach to me. Like
Yeah.
coke is rich people shit.
if you, yeah, all of them doing.
Nah, I just don't like
you know.
Nick Young.
Oh,
Let me be honest. I don't
alright,
like Nick Young.
yeah.
Right,
He
right,
not
his
right.
play for
favorite.
Warriors and Warriors is ass. So,
Now
I just reach I'll look low hanging fruit now because he does do coke, but I'll be honest, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
like it.
And yeah, those are just the three I could just call off my head right now. The others, I mean, I just heard some disappointing stuff over the years and stuff, but I just kind of just fizzled out of my mind. So.
Same here.
Sorry, all right. So Micwise, trash albums. Anyone you want to call out? Yes, over the past 10 years, of course.
Over the past 10 years, it's kind of the thing with me is I genuinely listen to albums that I know I would like and I know going to be good. So all them Lil Yachty's and Iggy Azalea's, we sweep that away one time, right? What I will say though, albums that were downright trash. And this is I don't want to do this especially so early anything, but off the top of my head, I'll say Eminem Revival.
Oh yeah.
That was trash. Especially knowing like the rapper himself and how much I listen to him.
Wow.
How much I listen to him coming up is like for you to really reach to this point.
Yeah, boy. I thought the album was gonna be all like political. Like, look at the album cover. Look at the freestyle that he did off of BT Pop Awards. Yeah. Like, alright, well, I'm gonna get personal. He's gonna be like, fuck Trump, and it's like, well,
I no problem with the content.
Like,
it just
like love songs and ripping off old rock songs.
I don't want to hear somebody rap over the type of music I would hear on 951 The Best Mix.
I know, right? Yeah.
That's what
Zombie, like why?
Ed Sheeran and Pink and these type of features.
Yeah, you had a terrible feature with Alicia Keys, McGill. Like, was horrible. What was that? And I was like, he attempted be political. Like, what the hell was that? But anyway, Kamikaze
made up for it to some extent.
Yeah.
I guess it's very easy to say this, but Jesus is King.
Nobody arguing with that one.
Nobody ain't gonna argue with that.
Sorry to stop here. I get where Kanye's coming from. Understand? He's in the 40s now. He can't be all up in the club anymore. He has kids. You know what I mean? You don't wanna break Kim's heart and whatnot. I understand this direction he wants to go to, but. Context, man. Context. Not like I'm Kanye West.
What are you talking about?
I'm Kanye West, and I'm telling you, worship Christ, and you know what I mean. It's like,
I have no problem with the message, really. You know,
right?
You just listen to those songs, and it's like you start the decade with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy and watch it through.
Yes.
Now you give us this. Look at the drop off.
Yeah.
The production is not good. The songwriting not good. Lyrics not good.
Yeah, it's too plain.
Everything is bad. It's just bad. I don't care what you talk about. It's not good music. I can't put it on and be like, well, at least the beat's good because the beat's not good. I'm accustomed to a certain standard. Like, dog, you help make the blueprint. Late registration, college dropout, graduation, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
You expect more from him.
I expect more, and like this is trash, right? So yeah, Jesus is King, and I don't really have another album that I could say. Nasir was disappointing. I wouldn't say it's bad. It was just Nasir, Nas the 7th track.
They could have been more. I mean, it's Nas. They rushed
it down. I think they was in Wyoming and they were just trying to like put together something quick.
Right.
You could tell it was rushed in the lyrics, the production, and everything. So, but it wasn't bad. Like it had some good songs in it too. But that is just one album. Again, Nas is somebody you expect a certain standard from.
Of course.
And he really did not deliver. If you want to talk about next overrated album.
Yeah, we could work it all overrated stuff into it.
I don't really have bad albums.
Yeah.
Since we on this thing, Magna Carta, Holy Grail. I know people will fight me back on that. But
it is. It is very overrated.
Compared to like a 444.
Right.
Compared to like not even Jay-Z's best. We're talking about like, your American Gangster, your Blueprint 3. I think Magna Carta, Holy Grail was just Jay sounded very uninspired on a lot of the songs. Production wise wasn't bad, but I think he was just kinda reaching for certain things and he wasn't really himself. He was just trying to like, I don't know what it was.
Yeah, and yet everybody would to throw a set of Grammys at it. Holy Grail with that track with Justin Timberlake.
I hate that song. I don't like it. I really don't.
Tom Ford is my shit on it.
Yeah, that beat alone, that
Nickels
Love
and
that.
Dimes was much. It has, but the thing with Jay is even his worst albums have some amazing moments. Like wherever it is. So.
Yeah. Any other overrated albums?
Overrated albums. There are two albums. There's more than two. I'll just run through them quickly. Albums that people hail as like majestic and decade-defining music that I just don't see the big deal in. Chance the Rapper, Acid Rap.
Ooh.
Isaiah Rashad whole career. I don't get like he's not bad, but I think like people make him out to be like
Like the
God or
unsung
something.
hero of
Like,
TDE or something.
Yeah, like dog, no, chill. Right, Logic, everything.
Yeah.
Logic whole discography.
Even
the mixtapes that people like the early
Nah,
mixtapes.
this one naturalism kinda cooler.
Well, he was rapping over like Biggie instrumentals and something. And not
It
doing
had like
justice.
once in a trailer I just bumped there with the Get High song.
Okay, I don't know which one that is.
Yeah.
Like to be honest,
This
it's probably one of the early ones.
Yeah, the sample said Elmo's Fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Post Malone.
Oh Lord.
I don't know what's the big
Why
deal
don't
with
you
you?
call he a rapper, boy?
He's a singer. Listen
Like,
to Hollywood's
hip-hop-
Burning. He's a singer.
Hip hop likes to
He's a singer.
claim him as one of their own, even though he tries not to be a hip hop artist.
You
But
know?
I have to call him.
Yeah, no, he's a rock star.
Yeah, but yeah, that Chance and Isaiah Rashad, people need to get back to me on that. They could flood my comments on customers, but I just need to know why they are such big deals.
Yeah.
Especially the Acid Rap album. People
Yeah,
are
that
real.
A sign, you know, but
No, me being who I am, I know what is acid rap, and that is not acid rap. When I
Acid
hear
rap
acid rap, I think about Isha.
Isha.
yeah,
From
yeah.
back in the day.
That is not no Isha. I ain't no
It's
Isha.
something
That shit.
else.
Yeah. All right. So, any disappointments or, as you say, booty albums?
This will be interesting.
Yeah, 9 from Lil Kim.
Ooh.
I am a big Lil Kim fan. Anybody can tell. I am a big Lil Kim
Yes.
fan. 9 was trash.
She tried. Though. She real tried.
What was the problem with it? Like,
Yeah,
you're trying to
the
be too
problem
modern or
with
something?
That's the thing.
Guys,
Yeah, she was trying to jump on trends. It's like, all right, everybody
she's
on
not-
this, you know,
So, real
flo-
auto-tune and she voice something. Or...
yeah, and the way
And,
how she
yeah.
rhyming and stuff is like, all right,
Know your age bracket now.
yeah.
You're not that age bracket. You 90s Kim.
Yeah.
Stay in that lane. You
Damn,
can
man,
still
your
rap with the
40s.
rap over the trap beats them, but
Yeah.
stay in your lane.
You don't have to try to be a Nicki or a Cardi Dre. Like, come
Yeah.
on, like they inspired by you. Like, come on, okay,
I
come
mean,
on. Wait, it was 9 tracks, but
Yeah,
you
9
know, but
tracks.
the problem is though, you're supposed to get a part 2. You're supposed to get a sequel to this.
10.
I don't know. But yeah, we're supposed to get a sequel to this. But anyway, yeah.
That well, Jesus is King.
Jesus is King. Oh, by the way, the short film for this, which show exclusively at IMAX, boy, that was one of the worst
Yeah, I hear
theatrical
people-
experiences of my life.
I hear
Like,
people
it was
say that how
horrible.
he opera
Did it have
was-
like a
was-
script?
was-
Was there a plot? Was there like...
No,
acting?
it was just him at this spot with the choir, just singing random songs, and he like in the background coordinating stuff, and you'll see some shots, and that's it.
Hey, when they
That-
wear
that's
the
the
mask
album.
and thing, like
How
what he
long
was
now
wearing.
was? How long was he run?
It was supposed to be 40 minutes. Swear to God, that was like 20. I
Yeah,
nearly
you
cussed
gotta,
when I
you gotta put that
listened.
in people's theaters, though. Put that
Yeah,
on YouTube.
put it on YouTube. That's what I was saying. Put it on YouTube.
Kanye wants
Yeah.
your coin.
Yeah,
That is a big finesse, though.
yeah. What I was expecting from it
Every
is
man selling the same shoes for the past 2 years, just changing colors. Or you expect the man to hit or your finesse?
yeah. And what I was
He's a
expecting though.
finesse king, right?
Yeah, what I was expecting from the film, right? You get back to albums, is that at least you like give me a few songs from the album, so it'd be like you seeing everybody, you're seeing like a visual version of the album play out now, like whether it's a performance or whatnot. I didn't hear that. I only hear like 2 songs from the album. That's Sailor and Jesus is Lord. That's it. And I pay money to see that. Anyway, moving on.
So we all know the problem with Jesus is King.
Yeah.
Kanye gotta make a lot in this thing. Yeah.
Yeah, was also horrible.
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
have easily put A in mine. Yeah, was bad.
I don't know what the big deal is. I don't know why people praise this thing so much. Like, that was it. And this was like, what, a week or so after Daytona?
It
Yeah,
was.
well,
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Did y'all like Kids See Ghost?
That was actually good.
Yeah, that was. It was.
I mean, that was kind of overhyped.
It is. And I
That
think it's
one might
because of the
overhype this.
Yeah.
It's
It was
because
good, but it
of-
was kind of like...
That was overhyped.
Yeah, I think the length of it is what brought it down. Like, everybody was amazed at how much he packed into 24 minutes, but I find that he could have stretched out a lot more than that.
Let breed, yeah, let breed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The experimentation, you could have let that
Yeah,
breathe,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
And well, mixtape wise, Kodak Black, Lil Big Pack.
Oh yeah, I remember
Like
listening to that once and forgetting it immediately.
Hyper overrated is that 6ix9ine album, but that was over.
Which one? Not the first one with
No, not
Gummo,
with
right?
him, not the one with him with the Cartoon Network cover.
Oh, okay. Not that one. The one that he
One
put out.
that he went to jail.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you say overrated, what do you mean? Because I don't think anybody rate the album as
No,
some
top
kind of
people
hip hop
that
masterpiece.
rated. The dude made
Really?
dude had like 2 billion streams, not me.
Okay.
Nah, we ain't talking numbers. We talking about acclaim,
Yeah.
But nah, people claim that as a good album.
like critical acclaim and things.
No, it's
yeah.
not like boy, this
Yeah.
big new Illmatic, but not like that. It's just like they one of the best albums for the year. No, it's not.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I
was this
sorry.
year?
Like no, that was
Last
last year. I sorry. Like when you
Yeah,
start off with tracks like Gummo and you coming in with like Fury Dread, you know what I mean? Like I be robbing nigga shit, right? And then you just tone it down for some studio album and you're doing tracks with Nicki Minaj. I actually heard the album too. I'm like, what's this? Like, why you do that? Why you dilute your sound for Dread? And then it didn't even matter because they get arrested for all that Rico shit, right? So yeah, Rico, right? So
Yeah.
any other overhype albums?
Well, Nazir, that was overhyped.
Mm-hmm.
Not because it's bad. I think if Nas and Kanye did sit down for about 3 months,
Mm-hmm.
they could have make a better album. Because as I say, I really like Bonjour. I think it has real good tracks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
but
was
Joe
another
was lovely. Yeah.
I
That
believe.
good
Yeah,
tracks on the
yeah.
album, but then it had the one that is sample is Slick Rick.
Yeah.
Oh,
this-
Cop Shot Kid, Cop Shot
yeah,
Kid,
I
yeah.
like, you really think this true by Kanye to make this?
Nas going on rap on it. Two sides,
Yeah.
you know. Two sides.
No, Nas like the old school stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
The throwbacks,
yeah.
but I mean,
That concept could have been done much better.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like Rick said.
totally
Yeah, they could have done that much better.
yeah.
That is it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Honourable mentions, boy. I'll start things off. My notes here because I've quite a few to run through, boy. And these are ones that I want to add to my list, boy. But at the same time, not just because it's 30. I don't know. I just felt like they kind of like they're still great, but they just weren't enough though to really make it a 30. So Lupe Fiasco, Tetsuo Mute, 2015. Solid album, yes it was. A lot of ideas, a lot of crazy wordplay in this. I love the concept basically with the whole themes of spring, summer, and autumn and winter and stuff like that. And to me, it just felt like a return to form, for Kanye, for Lupe, you know what I mean? Especially with Mural, you know what I mean? Mural was just
Food and Liquor.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mural was just amazing. And what I would just say is that, like, on that album, he just proved that, like, nobody could really rap like him. Like, he would just rap stuff, and it would sound, like, nonsensical at first, but when you really think about it, the way how he flows through it, it's like, yeah, there's a lot of thought that put into it. A lot of stream of consciousness, of course, but there's, like, a lot of wordplay in it, especially, like, how he just
You come to
moving through
stunts on man with this.
yeah. So, that's one of them. Next one is, you see how you talk about I See Rashad, from TDE. I think one that a lot of people still sleep on, which is unfortunate,
Absolutely.
is Absol by Control System, 2012. He came through really good with this though. I love the beats that he chose, the jazzy beats. I love his demeanor in this. It was real cocky. It was real like, what, you think about Absol because I know a lot and I play like I know more than you, but when I really think about it, I do know more than you. I have experience more than you. I just put that into the album. He put his his insecurities, his past, his sins, you know what I mean, all that kind of stuff on the album. And the man could spit, you know what I mean? And I know in that year we had Good Kid, Mad City. So it's like, all right, well, everybody talk about that, and you know, this is the album that pushed TDE. But I felt that, yeah, Control System was just one of the albums that really put black hippie out there, you know what I mean?
He hold it on too.
Yeah. Another one, Big Crits. Forever is a mighty long time, babe. This was one that I really wanted to put in because I thought, like, just like Lupe, this was a return to form for Big Crit, especially with the fact with him leaving Def Jam and him being independent. It was just like, all right, cool. I'm gonna put out a double album. I'm gonna put my soul into this. I'm gonna put all my influences, whether it's jazz and country and what else? Southern hip hop into this thing, and it worked. You know what I mean? It was emotional. You know, it made your head nod, and it was just great. Rapping, of course, from Big Crit. I mean, he just showed why he's one of the greats, right? Next one, we have... But this is more EP-wise, actually. Black Thought, Streams of Thought, Volumes 1 and 2 from 2018. Yes, really wanted to put those. I mean, Black Thought, I mean, oh gosh. Frontman for the Roots. One of the best lyricists ever tread. And I thought he came through really good with both projects. First one, helmed by Ninth Wonder. Thought the beats for with those were great. The collabs with him and, Rhapsody, Styles P were great. And with Volume 2, which I don't really like as much as Volume 1. I know a lot of people will say that. But I find that the beats that he rhymed on, which Salam Remy produced, I thought, like, they were like great though. They were more jazzy, they were more reminiscent of, old roots music, you know what I mean? So I thought that fit. Last but not least, I don't want to spend too much time on this. Benny the Butcher, boy. Tana Talk 3. I know. Griselda, yeah, the butcher coming, nigga. I know, but my God, this was such a grimy album, dude. Like when I hear Broken Bottles, Stephanie Alchemist, that's the kind of song that you
Screwface music.
Like, yeah, you just hear that, you just wanna like do some crime, Jenna. Like roll up in a man's house and just do some crazy shit. It's like one of the grimiest songs I ever hear. But I don't know, but it was Benny's storytelling, the way how he goes in depth into his drug dealing past, and you know what I mean. Just the demeanor the man had, but this is swag he had. It was like unfuckwittable with him, Dread. So, and to me, honestly, you could disagree. I think he is bad on the best lyricist in Griselda. He may not be the most standout. That would be like what Saigon. I think he's the standout out of all of them. But Benny is like the most like cold-blooded out of all of them.
Each one of us have a different favorite in the group. Because
all right.
I like Westside, Mike like Conway, you like Benny.
Right.
So
okay. Well, teach us.
Each one of them represent the side that we like, because the flashy side is more me. Because now I like a rapper to be doing, because like he reminds me of Ghostface too.
Yeah, especially the way how his voice is.
I actually them Benny and Conway kind of neck and neck. Like I just try to like go back and forth.
Right.
Because Benny will drop a project and I'll be like, yeah, Benny. Then Conway will come with someone that's like, nah, boy, Conway. Your favorite is changed.
But Benny up there.
Yeah. And just the beats the man picked for that album, by
as a producer, Benny on the boards, Benny nasty with the beats. So Griselda.
Yeah, Griselda was. I mean, they're doing the thing, Dread. All right. Honourable Mentions, Doe Boi. Like what albums didn't make the final cut of your list?
Well, Tana Talk. All the Tana Talks was good. I ain't had none on my list because again I tried to keep the Griselda.
The Griselda love to minimum. I got you.
Yeah, try to keep it limited. How I learned one or two R&Bs too, because I can't be grimy all day. So
that's fine. Yeah.
I can't be grimy all day. Kiko Bangs.
I haven't. Which project actually?
Number 5. Oh God, mixtape put drinking my cup.
I got that drinking my cup.
Yeah, that
right. I know the song. Yeah.
D12's Devil's Night mixtape, they actually dropped one that was good.
Really? They dropped one this decade?
This decade,
yeah, with
You serious?
Without M.
Without M.
Yeah.
It was just
okay.
But I before them, cause
yeah, that was real good. I never thought that how I would have missed Swiftly and them punches, but it was cool to hear they could still go up against new kids. Well, Cardi B, thingy. I actually like that, but not like because I'm a bad bitch.
Right.
But
there was some good cuts in Invasion of Privacy. It was a good introduction to Cardi.
it gets heated on.
What I like the album is that how she more or less is a student of the game. She tracks the chicken head, bacon head.
Oh yeah.
She
love that track.
Yeah,
actually.
she showed that how well she knows soul music. She just get DJ Paul to remix Chicken Head for she. So like I like it like that was a
that was a dope track. It was catchy as hell.
And then that track that she do with the cheating thing. With the cheating song,
the game song.
Yeah. That cheating song, that's cool. Yeah.
And she's still with
cool.
Offset.
That was something cool.
Still with Offset. Yes.
Take your horn.
And talking about Offset, Migos' first mixtape, Young Rich Niggas. That was cool.
Okay. I jumped on when Culture came out. Everybody was like, Culture. Oh yeah, that's an overrated album in my opinion. Everybody loves Culture.
I was on the train early because like when they was doing all the Charles Barkley and stuff, I was on that train and shopping it because Gucci Man was with them and I was like listening to Gucci shouting them out on stuff, and that mixtape was cool. I had Versace on it, Chinatown.
Yeah. Okay, Micwise, honorable mentions, stuff that didn't make the final cut for you.
Okay, so I'm not gonna talk about these projects for the sake of time. I'm just gonna run them through really quick.
Right.
I cheated. I put a whole lot. Brother Ali, Morning America. Run the Jewels 2.
Okay.
Guilty Simpson and Apollo Brown, Dice Game. Joe Budden and Era Music, Rage and the Machine. Freddie Gibbs, Shadow of a Doubt. Currency and Alchemist, Covert Coup. Mark Miller, Swimming. Apathy, Connecticut Casual. Sky Zoo and Apollo Brown, Easy Truth. Prime, with Prime.
Yes.
Absol Control System, Rick Ross, Teflon Don. Car, Knight's Gambit. Dr. Dre, Compton, Tribe Called Quest. We got it from here. Thank you for your service. Ghostface and Adrian Young, 12 Reasons to Die. Big Boy, Sir Lucius Left Foot. Fonte, Charity Starts at Home. Earl Sweatshirt, Doris. That's my honorable mentions. I have a lot. That was 20 honorable mentions.
Some
because I wanted to do 50.
Yeah, some of which are on my list actually. Ahem.
That Adrian Young and
Ghostface, yeah.
That's some shit.
Yeah.
I like that. I was into Adrian Young long before that because he did do the Black Dynamite.
The soundtrack for that. Well, the movie first.
And the movie, and he did the soundtrack for that. And being a producer, and I'll just have a few beats that I give people that sample tracks on that.
Okay. So we'll just start from we're gonna do favorite albums now, right? So we're gonna start from 30 to 21. So we're just gonna run through from 30 to 21. Just kind of state why we love the album so much. Call out a couple of tracks that we like and whatnot, and then on to the next one. So I will go in last. But you start first. So what's your 30 to 21?
My 30 to 21 is number 30 Jeezy, Church in the Streets. 29 Suicide Boys, Young, Dead, Real Life. 28 Rather Than You Than Me, Rick Ross.
All right. That was a dope. That was actually a really dope album, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is. 27 Goblin, Tyler the Creator.
Okay. So you're into early Tyler.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I can't.
We can talk about that.
Yeah, I know you're into Ego.
Well, Ego is actually quite overrated in my opinion.
I could have called that more overrated.
Yeah, boy. Everybody putting this thing on this pedestal, Dread. I'm like,
it's good.
But Flower Boy was better though. The Flower Boy actually have rapping in it though. This one is pop and R&B, but I'll get to that.
With a wig.
Anyhow,
with a wig.
Yeah. 26 Ace by Elias. Alias and Cooking Souls. That
Elias work with Nas, I think.
Yeah. Who?
Elias?
No, not that Elias. That's a dude from Houston.
Okay.
Yeah. The album is based around the movie Paid in Full.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright,
So you tell a whole story from that. Yeah. 25, 444, Jay-Z.
Oh, so low.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
24, Septagram, Ill Bill. Had Ill Bill in that. I'm a crazy music when I was stab people. 23, Trap God, Gucci Man. Had Gucci in that. 22, Melody, The Waiting Game. Favorite R&B album.
Alright.
Had some smooths in your shit.
Yeah.
21, Killer Priest, 3-Day Terry. This had to make it. When I checked the year, it was 2010, just to make sure how it had to be in this.
Yeah.
Because the concept of the album, why he named it the 3-Day Theory, is that how he record the album in 3 days.
Wow, so I was trying to outdo
16 tracks.
16
tracks.
Okay, so you're trying to outdo Tupac then, instead of a week, 3 days.
3 days, and like the album is epic. I really like one of my favorite Killer Priest albums.
To check that.
Yeah, I haven't listened to I think the only one I really listen to is Heavy Mental, right? That's like the one to listen to.
Tough, like the opening door, but like
I know.
To me, the Killer
gateway
Priest
drug.
album that I find everybody should listen to is behind the stained glass. Yeah.
That one was hard.
All right, I'm gonna give that a listen though. I really need to get back into Killer Priest music. All right, so I'll just run through my top 30 to 21, right? So artists, well, all right. So in my case, I wanted to include instrumental albums or beat tapes, right? I heard a lot over the past 10 years. Some that really stuck out to me. So starting off with one from 2018 from a producer, I should say, called All Night, called Coolin' Out. This one, he incorporated a lot of like 80s R&B and soul music into his beats too, and it had this kind of G-funk kind of vibe to it had this kind of G-funk kind of vibe to everything, and it was just really, really, really dope. So it's like taking that 95, 97, songs that we all grew up on, and just chop it up and just make it in that kind of way. That was like really, really dope though. So I dug that. 29, Sky Zoo, Pete Rock, Retropolitan. This was like a sonic marriage made in heaven though. It was Pete Rock's old school sensibilities with his music, and it was Sky Zoo's, I love Brooklyn till I die. Always looking back at my past kind of vibes. It was just like those two artists, their styles just meshing together, and it was just, as they say, both a love letter and a wake up call to New York. Number 28, Ronnie Jules 2. I was thinking about putting the whole trilogy, but there was something about 2, boy. 2 was just LP and Killer Mike just coming in, kicking down the door and just saying, yeah, we back, we back. It was...
So 2 is with
it was
Merry fucking Christmas.
No, that's the first one. That's the first one.
That my shit.
You had tracks like Blockbuster Night Part 1, which I fucking love. That beat too. Yeah. You have Oh My Darling, Don't Cry. You have Close Your Eyes and Counterfuck. You know what I mean? Lie, Cheat, Steal. There were just so much bangers in this thread. I just love the ideology between the two of them, because it's like, we just gotta be like this this anti-social duo. We just fuck all these systems and all that. We just gotta tear all that down, Dred. And that was the vibe with this, Dred. This kind of rebelliousness about them. Number 27, Zarface. Every Hero Needs a Villain. This was 7L and Esoteric teaming up with Inspector Deck. They formed this group called Zarface. And it was just like, drawing from, old school hip hop, not just golden age hip hop, but, 90s boom bap, hardcore hip hop. They had pop culture references, comic books, even had wrestling references too. And in this one here, this was the second project they put out together. It was just like this hard hitting mix of rock and just bars for days. And it just had this really clever sense of humor to it as well too. It just bangers from top to bottom. I really dug that. Number 26, Denzel Curry, man. Taboo.
Oh yeah.
Yes. You talk about trap and thing early on. To me, this was it was both a trap album and an anti-trap album at the same time, because like taking all the kind of aspects of the production and the songwriting, and then just kind of using that to explore this kind of loose narrative about an artist who just kind of loses his way. He just becomes deep into this whole darkness of rap music. 25, Hannah Rep McGill, probably the one female hip hop artist who really stood out to me. Rhapsody, Layla's Wisdom. This was the one where I was like, yeah, this is a certified classic right here. She was vulnerable in it. She had bars for days as well. She showed why she should be regarded as amongst one of the greats. And you know, there was just so much variety and flavor to this. You know, you had your upbeat jams like Pay Up and Sassy. You had more introspective tracks like Nobody and Black and Ugly. You had some love tracks like Knock on My Door and A Roller Coaster Ride of Love. I think that's what it's called. But lyrically, she was just on point though. Just really love what she did here. Number 24, repping Detroit, Danny Brown, A Trusty Exhibition. Yes, man. This was Danny at his craziest, at his zaniest, at his scariest, at his most fucked up, actually, in my opinion, Trent. It was just this downward spiral of drugs and bitches and just insanity. But it wasn't just insanity for the sake of it. It was more like, you know, like one of those anti-drug movies like Requiem for a Dream. Like, a lot of people actually make the reference to that album to this, Trent, where you are really seeing the world of this drugged up character through, you know, in this album, Dread. But it wasn't for the sake of saying, hey, you know what I mean? Like, drugs are cool. It's like, no, like, think about it. You really want to go through this shit? You really want to go through this? But no, but the production, I forgot who handled the production, actually. I think it was one producer handled everything. I can't remember his name. But it was just like this. It was like tracks, it was like beats that, you know, you wouldn't normally hear rappers rap over. And somehow he just managed to ride these things. So it was like some of the most like weirdest beats ever. He just rode those. That like easy. Yeah. Number 23. I know this was one of your favorites from last year, Mike. Evidence, Whether or Not. Yeah, this was a deep album for me. And I mean, I always felt that Evidence was, you know, the best rapper in Dilated Peoples. I think he is. But yeah, but this was one where he just really got in deep, you know what I mean? He got all introspective, all personal, you know what I mean? And just, I love the vibe that he was going for, where it's like, I make music for me. It's not even so much about the fans or the label. I doing this because I love it. I got to talk about stuff that really matter to me, you know what I mean? And the production from start to end was great. Like, I love, you know, Raindrops and Throw It All Away, and actually my favorite track, To Make a Long Story Longer, you know what I mean? I just love that track. Number 22 is Atai. This is an artist, well, I hope you guys, yes, I'm doing ties, I'm sorry. I have to do ties, right? I hope all you guys know who we're talking about. Detroit, another native of Detroit, Nolan the Ninja. Yeah. This would be his beat tapes, because yes, he had 2 beat tapes. Well, he actually had more, but these were the 2 that I started off with actually after hearing another album of his, which is later down along the line, right? But these 2 mixtapes that he put out, these 2 beat tapes, this would be Lo-Fi Loops from 2015 and Lo-Fi Flips from 2017. And in a nutshell, it's just this lo-fi vibe, you know what I mean, this boom bap stuff that, you know, him pretty much kind of harkening back to 90s hip hop. And it was just that production, that real chilly, like deep in a basement kind of music. I really dug that. But with Lo-Fi Flips now, what he managed to do is that he took like the vocals of like, you know, great hip hop songs and R&B songs from like the 90s and 2000s and put his beats over it. And they fit. Like, they really actually do fit though. Like, he took Macy Gray's I Try, and he put a beat over this thing, and I was like, wow, this is like the darkest version of a Macy Gray song I ever heard in my life, Chad. It was crazy. Last but not least, number 21 by album that I am so glad I revisit though, because like, yeah, this kind of have to be in my list though. Dr. Dre, Compton. Of course, this was inspired by both To Pimp a Butterfly and the Straight Outta Compton movie, which I totally love. But yeah, but with this one here, this was like the farewell, Dread. This was like, and I'm glad that he didn't call it Detox, You know, we like, yes, the Detox album was complete and he hated it. You know, you can just Wikipedia all that stuff. But this one really felt inspired. It was just like, all right, cool. I have to come in. I have to show why I am, you know, one of the greatest producers, period.
He did.
What I love about this, though, is that he was a lot more self-aware on this album. It was just like, well, yeah, I pretty much helped revolutionize gangster rap. But was it for the better or was it for the worse? You know what I mean? So he kind of explores that all through the album. You know, his guest features can explore that too. You had Marsha and Brocious, you know, deliver some great hooks. We had both Kendrick and Anderson .Paak coming through, just killing it with the verses and the choruses as well too. And the man just brought his peers back, but he brought Ice Cube, he brought Snoop Dogg, you know what I mean, and he brought Exhibit Dread, you know what I mean, and just of course Eminem on the great Medicine Man track. Eminem delivered one of the best verses I ever heard from him ever, in my opinion. And like I say, it was just the send off. It was just the farewell. It's the final, you know, hurrah for Dr. Dre. Of course, he's gonna be doing his production stuff from, you know, now till he dead. But as far as a farewell album, yeah, this was great, man.
Jesus is King 2.
Yes, Jesus is King 2. What's it? What's this? Jesus is Born. Whatever it is. But yeah, he's gonna be handling mixing.
Jesus is born in Christmas album or something.
No, he is Kanye. Kanye is bringing out a Christmas album called Jesus is Born. I don't know if he's gonna
Merry
do
Christmas,
it.
guys.
I don't know if you're gonna do it. I don't know if you're gonna do it, but hey, whatever. It's Kanye, let you do your thing, right? But yeah, number 21, Dr. Dre, Compton. So 30 to 21.
30 to 21. All right, let's run it through.
Yes, while I sip on some water.
So number 30, I have Nas, Life is Good.
All right.
Very mature album from him.
It was.
Lovely production. YD did a lot of stuff. Yeah. This is Nas. This is probably a top 5 or top 6 Nas album for me.
Okay.
Right.
This was one I really need to re-listen to.
Yeah. I had to go back and listen to it again before I say I could put this on the list.
Right.
It's like 2012. It's like really decade.
Right.
Number 29, Killer Mike, rap music, entirely produced by LP.
LP, right?
Reagan is one of my favorite songs in the decade.
Yeah.
This is like a modern day, like how Ice Cube came in the game, in the door, like America's
Most Wanted
and Death Certificate. Yeah. Number 28, Rascas and Apollo Brown, Blasphemy.
Ooh, nice.
Some lovely takes on religion.
Yeah.
This album is a brilliant album. Number 27, Currency, Pilot Talk 1.
I'll explain why I did the later one, but go on. But I love that album. I love that album.
I was back and forth. I watched 1 and 2. Number 26, something very recent, Freddie Gibbs and Madlib, Bandana.
Okay, all right.
This probably would have been higher if I got more time to sit with it. But it's just, it's still kind of new to me. I didn't want to like put it.
You put it on my list, yes.
You know what I mean?
Okay, serious. I thought you would try to squeeze it in somehow, though.
Alright, but I'm gonna list. It's too new.
Yeah.
So
I was studying to leave it off.
I was
thinking about leaving off 2019 albums on the whole, but then it's like, that mean I excluding a whole year out of the decade.
Thank you.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's Bandana 26. Number 25, Planet Asia and Apollo Brown, Anchovies.
I haven't heard that one in
This
a
is
long
the most hard-hitting drumless album you will hear. It has no drums on the whole album, but it hits so hard.
I can pick it out everything.
Right. Great minds think alike. Number 24, I didn't have Whether or Not. I have Evidence, Cats and Dogs.
Okay. Well, another solid album from him.
Another great album. Number 23. This album had some low points, but the high points make up for it a lot. Pusha T, My Name Is My Name.
Which has probably the most.
Any album with nostalgia on it has to make.
Nah. For me, Numbers on the Board. That song when you hear it, you just bash your head on a wall until it bleeds. That's what that beat does to me. That
album puts me in like a kind of mood. It's like a kind of neo-noir film. It's like, it's dark. He compared the album to Devil's Advocate, that movie.
Okay,
I
okay,
remember,
with
yeah, he wanted to
Cameron.
create that kind
That
of
mode.
yeah. Number 22, the only female on my list, Rhapsody, Layla's Wisdom. Incredible album, as you talked about. Probably one of the best female rap albums of all time.
Yeah,
I would say that.
Banner.
Right? And number 21, Wack 100. I've been rating this man before he dead. Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap. Okay? And yes, he is a legend.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
So,
that's
yeah.
oh, that should be
Yeah.
among honorable mentions too. I forgot that.
So
Yeah.
Nipsey, Victory Lap, that's 21.